My name is Leo Jiang, and I'm a third year from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Way back when my parents were in communist China after the revolution, and they grew up in really difficult times. My grandfather was a farmer, and my grandmother was really in a small town. So they were kind of the kids that got out of that, and they started studying really hard in high school and then got into a really good university, and they built kind of a life there. But in the back of their minds, my mom and dad's minds, they kind of thought there was something better out there. And they decided to come over here, to Canada specifically, so that I could have a better future. It picks up when I got into U of T. I was figuring out where I wanted to be in the future. I was in life science, so I knew I wanted to do something health related. Wasn't sure exactly which direction. But then one day I thought back to one of my mentors now, my original eye doctor from a home. And he was probably one of the kindest doctors that I ever knew. He treated my family like family. And I kind of looked up to him growing up because I wanted to be like him and run a clinic like he did. So I gave him a call and I asked him, can I come shadow you and see what it's like there? And that's really what got me started in optometry. Going to school, it's not easy. You spend a lot of time in the books, not really seeing the rewards of your hard work. And every time I'd, reach a barrier where I'd question the purpose of all this and all the time I'm spending or giving up that spare time watching my friends work and enjoy their lives, I go back to my heritage and I think, why is the culture like this? Why do they emphasize higher education? And I remember my parents, my grandparents telling me that, it's sacrificing a little bit now, but for a better future, being able to make a bigger impact on the world. I think I'd want to thank my grandparents the most because I think they really put in the effort to get my parents out of the slums, out of farming and poverty and into the big city. That's what really enabled them to make it over here to Canada. My grandmother right now is going through a really tough time. She was diagnosed with a brain tumor very recently, and the prognosis isn't too great. They had a procedure that helped. It was a brain shunt, and she's feeling a lot better, but she's lost a lot of her memories. So I really want to wish my grandfather well. I wish her well, because every moment is precious now for them.